So, spawning here in the top left-hand position as the teal Protoss player representing Vega Squadron, it is Romson. And his opponent down to the bottom right, the pink Protoss representing Gosu, it's Sohel. Just checking to see if this is best of 5 or best of 3, but Romson is doing what he did in the previous series. Going for a proxy 2 guy. I don't know if it can actually be seen by that. Okay, can it be seen? Can it? Can it? Maybe. Maybe. No, it can't. That is so close. Depending on where he rallies this to will make all the difference. And which side the gateway goes. Oh, the probe was seen! Probe was seen! Was that enough of a giveaway? Yes, it was! Boom! In it comes, scouted at the earliest point. This doesn't mean that it's all over though. It's a proxy 1 gate. And that's what we saw from Romson in his semi-final game against CPU. Now, he was able to turn that round. Despite it being scouted, he just went for it. Just a quick check to make sure there's no gateway on the low ground. That is something that you can see. So it's important to get the scout down just to confirm which way it is going. Second pylon in production. That's perfectly normal. Back at home, second pylon coming down for Romson. He's going to add a cybernetic core into this, and I don't believe he yet knows that it's scouted. Probes being pulled, though, targeting that pylon. Waiting until the gateway's finished. And that was a smart play, because by waiting for that gateway to finish, it means that it can't get cancelled. This many probes, it's going to actually be fairly close, but they should be able to shut down that pylon. Oh, with Chrono Boost, I'm not so sure. Maybe they won't. It's going to be very, very close. Yes, we'll be able to do it. Boom. That is painfully close. 3 seconds away. Poor Romson. And with that, he's now in a very unfortunate position. Massively delayed. Hugely delayed, actually, in terms of all of his tech. And really, it's now fairly simple, actually, for Sohel to win this. He's just got to be honest, if he goes for a tech play, he's in an amazing spot. If he went for 3-gate pressure, he'd be in an amazing spot. It'd be very difficult to try and stop that, just because of the fact that his opponents had so long without any production. The Cybercore isn't actually yet started for Romson either. So that into itself is incredibly painful. Down comes the Cybernetics core, so Sohel can now go for a Stalker to start up his Mothership core. Meanwhile, we can see that Romson only just now finishing up his extra gateway, starting his Cyber core, but that's like hugely delayed. Over 50 seconds, probably an in-game minute later than that of what Sohel has. So Sohel now going to take out that gateway of Romson. That hides any more scouting. He's got 6 probes in gas and is probably going to go tech, may even go proxy Stargate. That's a good place. Well, best place for proxy Stargate is actually up here, and so really Heavy Rain is an amazing map for proxy Stargating, by the way. All in all, though, not too much being shown as of yet. The Cybernetics core is about to finish up now for Romson. That means he can start up his Mothership core, can start production. Down comes a proxy Stargate, though, for Romson. So, as I was saying up here, this is a great position for a proxy. So's this. Romson going to try and catch his opponent off guard with some fast tech. Waiting to see exactly where this is going to go. 2 additional gateways adding in here for Sohel. He's got a proxy pylon down. If he makes all of his warpins on the other side of the map, it could be pretty tough. And it's actually going to still be very tough for Romson because his Mothership core does not have anywhere close to the energy required to get a photon overcharge down. He has in a second gateway. But just through sheer numbers, Sohel should be able to push up there. It's going to be probably an Oracle out of this. And an Oracle might be able to kill all the probes and cut production. But there's still so many more units down for Sohel that he can just come in and start dealing huge amounts of damage pretty damn quick. So we've got to keep a close eye on exactly what's coming through here. For the moment, not much of a sign, so I'm just putting that out. Oracle is on its way for Romson, so the probes are in danger. The robotic facility is also on its way through. That's just for an observer in case there's a DT play coming on the back of this. But Sohel now moving up. He's just got his Zell on the high ground. He's building a pylon in his opponent's base, trying to make that work as much as possible. The Mothership core for Sohel is actually getting in a bit of a dangerous spot. But down comes the Time Warp, and that's what he was really looking for. The pylon in his opponent's main has now completed. The Oracle has done some nice damage. Managed to kill 6 units so far. Just 1 Stalker coming back and we'll be able to win that fight though. And so, just waiting now for the Photon Overcharge to finish. I believe he's still got enough space to warp in down here. Should have plenty. But this is now Sohel's game. He's pretty much won it already. He's double... Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's Romson who's double the worker count because this Oracle has done an amazing amount of damage and it's still alive too. 8 kills, so that's very strong. It's just now up to see whether Romson can actually hold at the moment. He doesn't have Warp Gate tech. It's only just finished. These Stalkers juking it straight on out. Wants to keep the number very low, backing the rest of the Stalkers away while warping in more. But without a good economy, so I was actually quite limited in how quickly he's going to be able to get down more Stalkers and use those warp-ins effectively. Well, Stalker count still 7-4 though. That's a big advantage. Sohel does have one back at home, but he's taking this out effectively. Romson pulling probes, knowing that it's his only chance. And well, with that final Stalker going down, the remaining ones should be able to quickly clean out what remains. And I'd expect to see a GG very shortly out of Romson, unfortunately. He's down. He's still up in probes, but these Stalkers and the additional ones warping in should be able to just finish all of this off. Romson with a single sentry tries to throw down the force field, but the Mothership Core will go and finish it off. Romson not been mining for quite a while now, so despite having for a moment of higher probe count, it isn't going to be enough to affect things. Probes dying left, right, and center. Things looking mighty good now. Romson pulls back his Oracle just in the hopes they will do something, but an Oracle up against this many Stalkers isn't going to be too much help. It gets taken down. GG's called, and Sohel will take game number 1 of this best of 3 finals.